That's just me entertaining everyone at home. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus Gaming Series, Division E. We are staying down over here with a Dragon Gall Z on the left-hand side, Autumn on the Tassadar, Helix the Cat on the Anduin, Porthos to play a Rexar, Misha, of course, on Misha. We've got Soul Nova on the Varian, and Moogle will play the Tychus. You could go into the tree cutting business. No, I would like to not. On the right-hand side, we have really, I wrote Rally, but it's really Aggro Ghoul Elites.
3, 2,
sorry, I'm just going to fix the stream title. Really Aggro Ghoul Elites, and they're going to be having themselves a K4K Junkrat, Lagwagon on the Lucio, Dauntress on the Kira, El Gurgler on the Joanna, and Archangel will play the Sylvanas. Now, chat, I'm going to pose this gamble to all of you. You got 2 minutes. When will Tassadar finish Kydirian Amulet? Basically, you have to keep your beam up and fully charged for 160 seconds. Sorry, wrong button. When will Tassadar finish this level 1? Before level 10 or after? Get your gambles in. This feels like it should be an easy one, but you just never know. You just never know, chat. Oh, as a reminder for those of you that need the auditory, there's your gamble announcement. There's the gamble bell. There's the gamble bell, Sylvanas Archangel. We'll put some pressure down over here. This is a brand new best of 3, our 4th best of 3 of the day, here in Division E. Hey, hi. 1K on no, 10K on yes. I like the odds. Kira getting some revolving sweeps up here in the top lane. Did go into that maximum effort for the Carnage at level 1. Gonna keep pressuring onto the Misha. This is one of the maps where I've actually seen this and Dragonshire, excuse me, I couldn't remember the name. Braxis and Dragonshire are like the 2 maps where I've seen people be like, oh yeah, Kira up against Rexar is like a really good counter, and this is one of the maps where a lot of people do play Kira in that solo lane, so we'll see how this all works out for really aggro Ghoul Elites. Archangel getting chunked even though Moogle will be locked in place by the Junkrat Concussion Mine. First objective phase is up and available as it is an early channel for this map. 36 stacks on the Tassadar by the by, as we're level 3 apiece and some change. Once again, Kira trying to pressure onto the Misha, and also throwing a little bit of a Blood Rage out onto the Rexar as well. Misha to fall again in the top. Is that the 2nd death? No, that's the 3rd Misha death. God dang, I didn't realize she was getting that bullied in top lane. Back to back all in. You love to see it. That's going to be Lagwagon trying to get out of here. Unfortunately, the wall ride's not enough. The shock race from Tassadar. Archangel getting chunked. Varian, does he have enough to close the distance for a kill? Doesn't look like it, but Taunt was the level 4 talent pickup for our lad, as we have Kira still controlling the top lane. Porthos struggling a bit here as Misha does tap well, I think. Okay, Kydirian Amulet at 60-some stacks, still going up, trying to keep that charge going, but it doesn't look like the Tassadar steps too far out as we're about to hit level 5. Pressure on to Archangel on that Sylvanas. She's getting chunked again by the Tychus. Concussion Mine thrown out by the Junkrat. There's a huge condemn from the Joanna, and Tychus will fall. First kill to the side of really aggro Ghoul Elites, and now they have channel onto the objective as well. Jumping back into top lane. Dauntress gets a revolving sweep, cancels it early so they're not going to take tower shots. Gets a nice Carnage, activates the Blood Rage, and does also get the kill onto Misha again. I have to double check this because I always forget. It is Blood Rage, Carnage, and a revolving sweep. Okay. Always forget that Blood Rage activatable name. Did you miss the bandit getting his teeth cleaning? No, you didn't, because I immediately forgot because my ADHD. Because we were talking about pizza ovens. I'm sorry, the pizza oven discussion got me distracted. We'll do it after this game. Thanks for the reminder. Look. It's pizza, man. I'm always going to get distracted. All right, Tassadar, 97 stacks out of the 160 so far. Does have that bouncing beam value from the 80 mark, and we'll see Lucio already done with House Party level 1. This Zerg wave crashing in through the bottom lane. Joanna stepping in. Autumn is going to take a whole lot of damage. The Black Arrows from Sylvanas activated. A Shield Glare out from the Joanna as well. Shock Rays coming out from Tassadar, and he's going to be able to clear out this wave quickly. And this is a bottom lane fort to fall. Tassadar, he's just trying to keep that beam going. Huge condemn from Joanna, but there's nothing else to follow that up. And it wasn't actually that huge. It was just a pull onto Tychus and Tassadar. It just seemed like it was a little more exciting. That stackage, yeah. Tassadar, he's working his way through it. He's working his way through that level 1 beam ability. And Celix the Cat will hearth out completely. Tassadar trying to keep that Resonance Beam active by working on the wave here in bottom. Alright, 140 and more, as we've got only 3 levels to go for that 10 on the left-hand side. I think he's got 15 seconds. I think this is gonna be an easily completed pre-level 10 quest. Doubters in shambles. Yeah, but the Believers got some bandit bucks to spend now. It was a 1 to 1.35 payout for the Believers. As Kydirian Amulet has been completed, pre-level 10 significantly. Variant comes in for a charge, no taunt to activate. Junkrat, by the way, is Dirty Trickster level 7. We also have Boombox from the Lucio at level 7. It's one of my favorite talents for some extra utility, as well as checking bushes and giving some armor to the allies. Concussion Mine splits the enemy, but it's not going to deny the camp. And our next objective phase should be announced fairly soon. Let me pay out the bet really quickly, and it is before level 10. Before level 10, the Believers of Tassadar got paid out this game. Hey, I appreciate y'all trying to play the odds for that Tassadar level 1, but it was unfortunately easily done by Autumn here. As we get closer and closer to level 10s, we're going to cycle through those other numbers. More shock rays out from Tassadar to poke at the enemy, but this is full auto attack build at 1, 4, and 7. Lucio ran up in top lane, left a boombox for the Kira to provide some healing out of lane. Rexar was poking at it here and there, trying to take it down, because there's no timer on the boombox. It just has a health bar. So until Lucio places another one, or Rexar or the minion wave clears out that boombox, it's going to stay up there and helping Kira out whenever it's set to heal. As I said, oh, well, so it's placed down over here, so it's going to be leaving Kira. But that's no big a deal. That's no big deal. No big a deal. 10 talent here first to the right-hand side. Final Strike, Blessed Shield, Wailing Arrow, Sound Barrier, and the Riptire from Junkrat. Riptire immediately coming out. Sound Barrier activated by the Lucio. Not sure about that one, but the Riptire is focused on the Moogle, and it does not rip Tychus down far enough. The Misha to fall back in top lane once again. Revolving Sweep, the immediate activation, the Carnage through. Blood Craze could be active. Oh, no! She goes in with the grapple. She wants to use the Final Strike, but now Varian's rotated up. He's got the pressure. There's enough damage into Kira. Dauntress is dead with a grenade from Moogle. But with all of that in top lane, over down in the bottom, a camp was grab, a wave to be pushed in. Looking really quickly, does Sylvanas have Black Arrow? She does, but it doesn't look like she's going to activate them for the time being. We'll back away, get the keep front gate, and Kira will respawn in 5 seconds. Nicely done. While that's happening, Rexar, Misha try and get some value in top lane. They did go Hunter-Gatherer at level 4, so looking for as many regeneration globes as possible. Missing one, but going for the other as there was a globe expiring in the fort front gate. There's a bush party right here. Huge condemn from the Joanna. That's a great subdue as well. The light bomb from Anduin to answer triggers the Junkrat Dirty Trickster value. They take down Autumn. They take down Anduin as well. Soul Nova might become a dead soul of their own. Don't know what I was going for on that one, but either way, Soul Nova will be able to back away just fine. A double kill plus a Misha for the side of Rage 2, the really Aggro Ghoul Elites. Excuse me, really? Aggro Ghoul Elites. Yeah, I did say it right. Who names these teams, honestly? Why can't you be something simple? Like Yavapai Municipal Count. No, I'm just kidding. Like Gilly Shark at Bingo Night. Streamer, do you have to say the full team name every time? I'll never forget that. I was casting Gilly Shark at Bingo Night, and someone was like, do you really gotta say the full name? And it's like, oh, okay. Riptire still takes down the Tassadar after the Leap of Faith comes through. The Shockwave will be on to Misha. She will fall. The boss in top lane, the Archangel, getting significant damage. Kira goes to the right of our screen, and we'll be able to get the channel in the objective phase. This will be Zergwave plus Archangel in the top lane. Things are looking amazing for the really aggro Ghoul elites. Huge Zerg wave in the top lane. Sound Barrier is available for the Lucio if he does want to pop that and try and defend his allies a little bit further. Concussion Mine over the wall, but it doesn't get a pull or a peel onto anyone right there. Junkrat still throwing some frag launcher grenades in here and there. That is a Misha dead once again. Man, I gotta say, Rexxar, not a lot of care for the Misha. Soul Nova gets the Anduin Light Bomb split by the Concussion Mine of K4K, but this is a decent Zerg wave still pushing in with the Archangel in the top lane. We also will see Sylvanas and Kira clearing out bottom. Speaking of bottom, is there going to be a play for bottom lane push onto the keep here? Top lane keep has fallen. Thank you for the replay cast. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, bud. Thanks for coming by. Hope you're having a good Thursday. The Doubter's in shambles. We've got our camp over here in the top right to be worked on by Kira. Junkrat with pretty much just going frag launcher grenade build. So if we make it to level 20, that should be... unfortunate. Tychus gets that kill. Should be cannonballs, but... Oh, hold on. Lucio Soundbearer. Maybe the members of Dragon Gall Z are able to chase things down and maybe start a rally here in map number 1. That was a couple good kills. That's some late game experience to equalize. Pushes into 13 talent here, and maybe, just maybe, Dragon Gall Z can take themselves a bottom lane fort here. They do have to worry about this camp pushing things up, but for the time being, Kira's gonna zone with a final strike, put some damage onto the enemy. Boombox from Lucio provides a little bit of armor. There's the revolving sweep onto Misha once again. The bear being bullied throughout this game. Don't spoil it, bud. Don't spoil it. You can enjoy the game. Just don't spoil anything. A light bomb onto the Kira. She will be going down. Bless shield from the Johanna thrown out as well. Yes, it was. I thought I saw the bounce, and it is on a 5-second cooldown, or 50-some second cooldown. Nice charge through from Misha. The Sylvanas will be picked off as well. Retreat pings are called. Riptire from Junkrat. Takes down Misha? No, didn't activate early enough. You won't. By saying my moment is coming, you are spoiling things, my friend. It's like when you're watching a movie with a friend, it's like, oh, dude, this part coming up is so cool. Condemned from the Johanna. She's going to eat a lot of damage. Final strike from Kira will go through a few enemies. Revolving sweep as well. Another blood craze as well. Or, yeah, blood rage activated. Does get the kill into Anduin. Kira will go down. The damage over time into Soul Nova. Is it enough? No, unfortunately, it's not. Frag launcher grenades won't be able to tickle the health bar of that Varian. And it is going to be a top lane still up and available for channel from either side. Though Kira and Johanna dead for the next 20 to 14 seconds, it does seem like the mass priority from the members of Dragon Gall Z is to clear out the top lane catapults that have arrived to core. 14% has gone off said core. Zergwave will be building in the bottom lane for the currently for the really aggro Ghoul elites. What's up, Wizard Beast? Good to see you, bud. Taunt from the Varian. Will the Forsaken activated by Sylvanas. That gives her more movement speed than Mount for a few seconds here. So she's able to back out of that one. 40% for 3 seconds. Always nice to see you casting HOTS. Pretty much every Thursday. It's pretty much what we do every Thursday is casting HOTS. Thank you for swinging by. We are going to play Lords of the Fallen tomorrow. I know it's not hot, so I know none of you want to watch that content, but I hope you come by for it. Revolving sweep from Kira coming through. The light bomb from the Anduin will be huge. The subdue finished up by the Johanna. This will be a mega multi-kill for the side of Rage 2, as really aggro Ghoul elites will be able to take down the vast majority, actually all members of the enemy team.
Team kill!
Zergwave will be coming through bottom lane as well, and this is going to be a potential end. I say potential, but it's looking pretty promising right now. Nope, core is gonna fall, and that will be map number 1 over to the side of really aggro Null elites. Shoo. Oh. Thank you for coming to my stream and immediately just correcting me on everything. I really appreciate that. It's my favorite thing when people do that. All right, map number 1 in the books, easily done. Blue team will take that one. Excuse me, our red team will take that one. Sorry. All over the place today. Let's get set up for our map number 2. We'll get rid of a chunk of ads so we don't have to watch those during the game. Players are on the same sides. Alrighty. We'll let those ads finish out. We'll figure out what our gamble's gonna be, and we will go ahead and get on into it. What's up, Baha? How you doing, bud? What's up, Baha? What's up, Cav? How you doing, bud? Read my name, read your message. What am I doing? Oh, I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. That's the wrong thing to click. What's up, Baha? Hi, myself. Scatter, Q's.
Begonads.
Begonads. Begonads. Begonads? What's for dinner? I made a pot of soup, and I have turkey, and I also made focaccia bread yesterday, so I am going to have turkey sandwiches, and a turkey sandwich and some potato soup. That is going to be dinner for a while. I bought a pound of turkey from the grocery store, and I'm pretty much going to have turkey sandwiches till I go to Michigan for dinner. Because it's healthy, and it's cost-effective. Oh, dude, I love soup, yeah. It's a very simple recipe. It's potatoes, Hungarian paprika, salt, beef bouillon, vegeta, which is like a vegetable sort of spice thingy. I don't know, you can look it up, vegeta. And I like to use celery root. I like to buy a big hunk of celery root and chuck that in there as well. Oh, and half a yellow onion, or a sweet onion, if you will. I don't know what they're called, but the yellower ones, not the white ones. Vidalia? Is that right? Either way, it's very, very simple. You boil it in a pot, just chuck everything in. Oh, there's salt in there as well, of course. Sounds really good. Super easy. You know Vegeta, Romanian people use it. It's like in every fucking soup we make. They, as they do, yeah. Celery root and Vegeta are like in like every soup we make, dude. Those two flavors are so good. And then when we do beef shank soup, I actually found out recently that a local butcher sells, they sell the bone from the beef shank, or they sell like bone with bone marrow in it, and you can buy it for your dog. But I was gonna buy like a bag of those and keep them in the freezer and just chuck them into some soups, because the bone marrow in soup is so good. Bone broth is like, oh, all day. Give me bone, like, oh, God, I love bone broth. It's so tasty. All right, we're gonna do some false stat stackage. How many Q stacks for false stat by end, by end? 100 or more, 99 or less. If you know the results, you're welcome to gamble. Don't tease them in chat, otherwise you are ruining it for everyone, and I hate that shit. All right, let's get into a game. Your mom uses celery root in her chicken soup? Dude, oh, it's so good. Honestly, chat, if you make soups, buy celery root. It's not that expensive. If you get a good sized one, you can half it or quarter it and then freeze the other pieces you don't use. Celery root is such a good thing for soups. On the left-hand side, we have the members of Dragon Gall Z down in this best of 3 series. We got Porthos on the Urel, No More Heroes to play Hanzo, Helix the Cat on Brightwing, Moogle to play Junkrat, and Soul Nova on the Garrosh. Over on the right-hand side, we have our really aggro Ghoul Elites with a score of 1 out of, well, we'll find out what they've got, because this is map number 2 in a best of 3 series. Dontrus on the Thrall, K4K on the Greymane, Archangel will be on the Falstead, on the Anubarak, and Lagwagon will play the Rhaegar. Now, I got a question for all of you at home as to how many Q stacks for Falstead by the end of the game. Falstead's going to be going into Gathering Storm. This is an uncapped quest. You just get a jump in the damage at the 30 mark. So it will be 100 or more, 199 or less. Get your gambles in. Something happens in this game. Tee-hee-hee. I need a 69-second timeout on Tan, please. All right, top lane, we do have our Thrall versus Urel going into Rolling Thunder for more sustainability up against her, as you get some good self-heal for the damage dealt after you get the hit. Oh, wait, hold on, Archangel, goodbye. I don't know if that sways your gambles by any means, but you will be seeing
First blood.
in favor of Dragon Gall Z. Thank you, Ninja, for the timeout. I'm sure one of these teams is going to win this. God dang it, Zach. All right, Ninja, I know you might be busy today, but if we can get a timeout on Zach as well, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you. We got these kids coming in left and right trying to spoil these games, and I can't tab out of the game to time them out, so I'm going to rely on my mods for once. Camps to be grabbed around the map. Siege Giants for mid, Siege Giants for bottom. Down in bottom lane, speaking of, Soul Nova gets the toss combo into a Nubarak with the Groundbreaker afterwards, getting the second stack on the Warbreaker level 1. Unfortunately, cannot find a kill into the Anubarak as he was able to burrow charge away. Wind Fury activated, unable to follow up with more damage. Garrosh and crew on the left-hand side. Yeah, buddy! Thank you, Ninja. I appreciate that a ton, bud. I know you're busy, but thank you. Thank you very much. Enjoy your timeouts, you doo-doo butts. Enjoy those timeouts. Greymane does not have this on his own, unfortunately. Even with the Inner Beast active. And there's Garrosh going to be coming in to help out. Or excuse me, Thrall coming in. Different orc. I just got so cold. God dang it. It's like freezing in the house today. Ooh, my hands are freezing. Uh-oh, in top lane, as I'm trying to warm up my hands, Urel is going to be dove on by the enemy. Does get a Righteous Hammer to bop back a few. Phase shift from Brightwing. And a Soothing Mist. Is it going to be enough? Is there a Gilnean cocktail through the gate? No. How would a DC affect replays? It doesn't. The only thing we actually were casting a game earlier where there's a DC. So I have the in-game chat off. But if I have the in-game chat on, you would see the person DC and reconnect like in the bottom left or wherever my chat is. Since I have chat off and it's just a key combo. You can hear the announcer being like, a hero has left the battle, a hero has rejoined the battle. So in replays, basically the pause never happens. You hear some auditory stuff for it, but it never affects the gameplay in a replay.
There's my precious.
Yeah, my pleasure. Always happy to give some info about Heroes of the Storm. Especially when someone comes in to ask me the exact same question the 5,000th time about, oh, you think Microsoft's gonna save Heroes of the Storm at BlizzCon this year because they patched the game? It has nothing to do with the fact that Blizzard cannot sell out BlizzCon for the first time in like a decade, probably more than that. Yeah. Blizzard's gonna bring back HOTS. They're gonna do HDC 2.0, Heroes 3.0. All war will be over. Every politician in the United States will stop doing things to benefit them over the constituents and the population of the United States. Brexit will be canceled. All the people in the UK will be happy again, and they'll be able to go travel and stuff like that around Europe. What else copium can we have? I'll become the biggest streamer on Twitch with thousands of viewers every single day. Yeah, all these things will happen for sure. Microsoft will say HOTS.
Are you ready for it?
Puff te boona. There you go. Puff to boona. There you go, Solon. You're lucky I love you. My tree will be cut down before the winter for less than $2,000. Yeah, I agree on that. No, I found someone to cut down my tree. I just have to wait till the winter's over. Because they were charging half the price of everyone else, and they're gonna grind the stump away too. K4K is way low here, and I'm a little nervous for this Grey main player. I mean, 70-something HP, you get sneezed on by a Brightwing, and you're gonna fall. Heal comes through from Rhaegar with the chain heal. This is still, this is our third objective phase of the game. Yrel, Righteous Avenging Wrath is going to be met by some sort of stall or some sort of root, but it is still a kill onto a Nubarak, and 10 talent tier is cycling in or rotating in for the members of Dragon Gall Z. Watch the dragon, Dragon Gall Z. Siege Giants in top lane will take down the entirety of the Fort Front Gate as a second of 3 seeds goes over to the side of Dragon Gall Z. What's up, Bahamut? How you doing, bud? Oh, wait, what? My cousin who works is 3 times removed. My cousin who is 3 times removed works for Sony. Xbox is going to save HOTS for sure. You know, my uncle who works for Nintendo said that Bloodborne is going to be coming to PC. Did the first 2 didn't stick? What? Didn't stick what? Well, the first 2, if you're talking about the tree cutting down, the first 2 bids I got were for $5,000. The third bid I got from the other company in my area was like $2,400 or so. It's like $3,000 if they haul it's $3,000 if they haul everything away. But I think my neighbor wants all the wood for next winter. Oh, the cousin who's removed 3 times. Sorry. Okay. Whoosh. Sorry. They were being super stubborn. No, they just got kicked out of the family. Uh-oh, dropping frames. Dropping frames. Little wobble. Well, 2 out of 3 seeds to the side of Dragon Gall Z. Concussion Mine. Oh, we're still dropping frames. I'm sorry, chat. A little bit of a wobble here. Hopefully it should level out soon. Usually I drop a couple thousand, or like a couple hundred, and then it levels out. Actually, it's more like a few hundred. Greymane jumps onto Yrel. She pops the Ardent Defender. Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo going wide. So I'm just staring at my bitrate till it levels out. It's trying to do its best. The Ancestor Healing will connect onto the Anubarak as well. Yeah, the frames are getting kicked out of the family. There we go. We should be level again. If you do have a little bit of a wobble. Oh, wait. No, we're wobbling pretty hard still. Either way, 2 out of 3 seeds to the members of really aggro Ghoul elites. And they will also go ahead and steal away the Siege Giant camp. Thrall gonna catch the mid lane soak. And our red team is looking better and better on this map number 2. It was looking a little shaky at first, but things are starting to level out for them. It's like Lords of the Fallen. In what sense? In that it's a trash can of a game? No, it's not that bad. I'm just being super judgmental because I'm not having the best time with it in the mid to late game. Well, we're going to play more of it tomorrow. If you haven't seen Lords of the Fallen, be sure to come by. I'll be, yeah. Hinterland's Blast for the Falstad, by the way. 37 stacks for said Falstad on his level 1. For the King soon. For the King comes out while I'm in Michigan, and I have no way of playing it. I mean, I guess I could jump on my buddy's PC, but he'll also probably want to be on his PC to play it as well. So we'll see. I'll probably be playing it when I come home. I'm probably gonna stream some of it when I come home too. I think it's gonna be a cozy variety game for us. Like, we'll do some HOTS content, and then we'll do like a little bit of For the King, in the, you know, some days. That'll be fun. Yeah, I've already pre-ordered For the King too. There was like a $5 or $6 discount if you pre-ordered it, and you also got some like cosmetic stuff early, and I was like, it's a discount. Earthquake activated by the Thrall. The Curse Bullet from Greymane goes through. Huge Hinterland's Blast onto the enemy. Got a full reset Hinterland's Blast as another one comes through, almost getting that full reset once again. It's a double kill from Falstad as he barrel rolls in, looking for more damage on the Soul Nova, getting that Lightning Rod applied, sustained damage applied, but of course there's that armor for Garrosh. One more Q is not gonna connect. I thought Archangel would have that. Unfortunately, unable to get the right angle on the dangle. 10 seconds on that. On the Hinterland's Blast, and looking 15 seconds for the flight of Falstad, just seeing how long it would have taken him to, or how long until he had the flight to get into top lane. You'll be in Brazil, so you won't be able to watch me anyways. I will be not streaming from the 30th to the 7th. So obviously the 30th is a Monday, it's my day off, so I won't be streaming that day. I'll be packing and probably going on a hike with Bandit. And then I'm gone in Michigan from Tuesday to Monday. I land back early morning Monday on the 6th, I believe, of November, and then I'm back streaming on the 7th. So I'm gone for just about a week. KFD. I like that, Baba. Or Baba. Little hammering thrown out once again. I just also want to point out, I mean, this is ages ago, but Falstad didn't go into the level 7 boomerang, went into secret weapon, and this is actually something I see some Falstads take from time to time, because you also have the distance increase of how far you're throwing out the hammering, so you can poke at the enemy a little bit more on maps like this around single target objective channels. So Falstad could maybe, let's say the objective's here, you could play from this far side of the wall, delaying out with hammerings. Now, he didn't go into the cooldown reduction combo of Ares Gust and Flow Rider, and yeah, Ares Gust and Flow Rider. This is going to be sustained wins at level 13 for the extra damage. Riptire from Junkrat, that's a lot of good damage into Rhaegar. No Ancestral to be cast in time as it was off cooldown. Archangel taking a Righteous Hammer to the face. Thrall still Thrall still soaking in the mid lane. Does have 27 stacks on the Maelstrom weapon. Rhaegar's got the Earth Grasp totem. What's happening with Bandit while I'm gone? You should ship him to Toronto. Toronto's further than Michigan. It would make more sense if he just came to Michigan with me. Nah, he stays over at my neighbor's house. I watch my neighbor's dog, Copper. You've seen that ding-dong on stream from time to time when he's here. So we just trade off dogs. So I watch Copper when they're out of town. They watch Bandit when I'm out of town. And, yeah, that's about it. We just trade off on dogs. Also, Bandit and Copper are good buddies, so it works out really well. They're not, like, super annoying together. They're chill. Don't you use logic with me. All right. Toronto's in Canada. I'm going to Michigan. Bandit doesn't have a passport. He's not old enough to have one. Copper was cute too. Copper is not cute. Copper's a dick and difficult. Ardent Defender activated by the Yrel as we have a Cocoon into Brightwing on the left-hand side. Yrel with her second health bar from the Ardent Defender. It's not going to be enough. It is going to be enough. The Righteous Hammer K4K will go down. Soul Nova may be traded. Falstad barrel rolls in. The hammering damage is great. Thrall also getting some fantastic sustained damage in all of this. They're looking to chase down no more heroes. A barrel roll, a hammering. No, they can't kill the Hanzo. He will not fall. Hanzo gets to live for now. Copper is a turd. Whoa, that's so rude of you, Foo Fighter. How dare... No, I'm just kidding. He is a turd. Copper is the party bro and Bandit's the smart one. Sorry, you said Bandit's the smart one, and I recall the time of Bandit running into a construction cone because he was staring at another dog across the street and then scared himself very, very much by running into the construction cone. Like you know when you're not really paying it, like we all do this, like you're not like fully paying attention, you like run into a door. Bandit did that with a construction cone, but he scared himself.
Collect the seed, and don't fret about the shamblers.
So Copper's the fun one? Fun's a relative term. If you enjoy throwing a ball for until the ends of time, then yeah, he's a fun one. You can never pick up a toy around Copper because he assumes it's time to play. It's like I was cleaning up the house and like I was picking up toys. He's like, "Oh, you gonna throw that?" So he's just like walking around me, stepping on my feet as I'm trying to clear the house. Copper's that kind of dog that knows they're in the way and decides to continue to be in the way. Copper also was a prison dog, and that's not a joke. There's a California there's programs like this all across the United States where inmates will like raise dogs that are supposed to just be killed. Instead of killing the dog, they give it to the prisoners as part of their reform. So when my neighbors adopted Copper, he was already like 1.5 to 2 years old, I think. And they gave the adopter families, like they were like, yeah, when we got Copper, he had like no joke, like a 2-inch thick manila folder of all the prisoners that he interacted with and what they taught Copper. So of course I always asked which one taught him to be annoying. Maelstrom weapon will be finished up by the Thrall, Earthquake Puck by him as well. We've got a Riptire out from the Junkrat, almost taking down a Nubrak. The Hanzo Dragon Strike will be able to do so, and the Nubrak lands down on the ground. Sorry, Dragon's Arrow. Can't say one wrong thing on stream, otherwise people will make a Reddit post about it. Either way, an Ancestor Healing will be activated, and a Yrel will fall. It's a 1-for-1, a Nubrak for Yrel. Greymane Razor swipes through the Garrosh health bar, and barrel roll in from Falstad wants to take down Moogles. Will be able to do so. The Hammering doesn't poke onto no more heroes, but the Earth Grasp Totem slows down a few enemies as they back away. Yep, Ninja. Yep. Thought Copper was in prison for shanking some Chihuahua. Copper can't shank a Chihuahua. He doesn't have thumbs. Come on, man. You're sitting here telling me not to use logic, and you're telling me that dogs can hold knives? Yeah, Copper gets in the way. Like, I'll go to the bathroom, he'll lay in front of the bathroom door, and when I go to step over him, he jumps up when I'm halfway through shifting my weight across. I've told this to the owners, and they're like, yeah, he started doing that lately. Hanzo trying to poke out, but this is looking like everything is crashing into the side of Dragon Gall Z. Really aggro Ghoul elites are trying their best to take down more keeps here. Looking to open things up map-wise completely, as that will be the last keep in mid lane to go down. The Garden Terror in bottom lane is arriving towards core as well. Is this enough to end? It's 7-11 in kills, favoring the members of really aggro Ghoul elites. Helix is trying their best to blink away, but won't be able to do so. Brightwing will fall. Riptire from the Junkrat. It's looking like a 17 minutes, 18-minute game here as K4K jumps onto core. GG, well played. The members of really aggro Ghoul elites take the series in a 2-0. GG, well played here in Division E. I was so distracted that game. What's up, Kaimo? What's up, Kaimo? Good to see you, bud. My buddy is a golden that I watch sometime. He's so cute and such a gigantic fucking moron. My friend, not the dog. Wow. Incidentally, one of them is half golden. I know a person that is, you can describe as a golden retriever, and that's not an insult. I've met people who are like golden retrievers, and it's like, oh, nice. Nice job, Brightwing. Nice. Let's get some nices in chat for Brightwing here. I have met people that are like Mr. Pickles. Not Mr. Pickles. Mr. Peanut Butter. Mr. Pickles is a satanic border collie. Nice, Brightwing. Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't you dare